Have you ever wondered what secrets the internet holds in its unseen depths? Just as an iceberg holds most of its mass hidden beneath the surface, so too does the internet. This hidden section is known as the dark web, a part of the internet that is intentionally concealed and inaccessible through standard browsers. It's like a hidden city within a bustling metropolis, only accessible to those who know the way. To access this city, special software is needed, such as Tor, which acts like a secret map, guiding users through the encrypted pathways. The dark web is a heavily encrypted and anonymized space, a place where identities are concealed and activities are untraceable. It's a realm of secrets and shadows, where the usual rules of the internet do not apply. In the next few minutes, we'll delve into these hidden corners, exploring the dark web together. So, buckle up and prepare for an eye-opening journey into the internet's underbelly. Despite its ominous name, the dark web isn't all gloom and doom. Let's delve into some of the positive aspects of this often misunderstood part of the internet. At its core, the dark web is a bastion of privacy and freedom of speech. It offers an anonymous platform where people can express their thoughts, ideas, and beliefs without fear of judgment or retribution. This aspect of the dark web is particularly significant in nations where free expression is suppressed or outright banned. For citizens living under such oppressive regimes, the dark web can serve as a lifeline, a platform to voice their dissent, and a tool to rally support for their cause. Moreover, the dark web's anonymity provides a safe haven for whistleblowers. Individuals who wish to expose corruption, unethical practices, or other forms of wrongdoing within their organizations can use the dark web to share sensitive information without revealing their identities. This is crucial as it allows these brave individuals to shed light on injustices without fear of backlash or retribution. Journalists, too, can benefit from the dark web. In an age where press freedom is under threat in many corners of the world, the dark web can serve as a secure platform for journalists to communicate with sources, gather information, and publish stories that might otherwise be censored or suppressed. Furthermore, the dark web can also be a tool for preserving privacy in an increasingly interconnected world. As our lives become more digitized, maintaining control over our personal information has become more challenging. The dark web offers a means of communicating and transacting in a way that leaves fewer digital footprints, helping to safeguard our privacy in the face of growing surveillance and data collection. In essence, the dark web can be a force for good, a tool for promoting freedom of speech, protecting privacy, and exposing corruption. It's a testament to the power of technology to enable positive change and protect fundamental human rights. However, just as in any society, alongside the good, there lurks the bad. Now, let's turn to the darker side of the dark web, where things get a bit murkier. The dark web, while a haven for privacy activists and whistleblowers, is also a breeding ground for illegal activities. This is the part of the iceberg that remains submerged, hidden from the prying eyes of the world. You see, the shroud of anonymity that the dark web provides can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it protects the identities of those who need it most. On the other, it provides a cover for those with malicious intent. Picture a bustling online marketplace, not unlike the ones you're familiar with, but instead of clothes, electronics, or homemade crafts, the commodities here are of a far more sinister nature. Drugs, weapons, counterfeit currency, stolen data, all available for purchase if you know where to look. Cybercriminals exploit this anonymity to run their illicit operations. Stolen credit card data, social security numbers, even passports. You name it. It's likely available on the dark web. These transactions are often conducted using cryptocurrencies, further adding to the layers of anonymity and making it incredibly difficult for law enforcement agencies to trace, but it doesn't stop there. The dark web is also home to a myriad of other illegal activities. Cybercrime forums and tutorials, human trafficking, illegal pornography, the list is unsettlingly long. However, it's crucial to remember that the dark web isn't inherently evil. It's a tool, like a hammer or a pen. It can be used to build or destroy, to create or deface. Its impact depends on the hands that wield it. The dark web can be a beacon of hope for those living under oppressive regimes, a platform for free speech in an increasingly censored world. Remember, the dark web is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how it's used. If you ever find yourself venturing into the dark web, safety should be your top priority. The dark web, with its labyrinth of hidden secrets, can be a fascinating place to explore. But the journey is not without risks. However, with the right precautions, you can navigate its murky depths with a greater degree of safety. To begin with, always use a virtual private network or VPN. A VPN serves as your personal invisibility cloak, masking your internet protocol or IP address and making your online activities untraceable. This layer of security is invaluable when venturing into the dark web, where prying eyes are always on the hunt for vulnerable targets. Next, be wary of the links you click. The dark web is riddled with traps, and one wrong click can lead to serious consequences. Avoid clicking links randomly or out of curiosity, especially those that appear suspicious or out of place. And remember, not everything that glitters is gold. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Beware of scams and phishing attempts. It's also crucial to keep your personal information close to your chest. Do not, under any circumstances, share your personal details, such as your name, address, or bank information. The dark web is not the place to leave a digital footprint. If you need to make a transaction, consider using cryptocurrency, which offers a degree of anonymity. Moreover, ensure your device is fortified with robust anti-malware software. The dark web is a breeding ground for viruses and malware, so having a strong defense system is essential. Lastly, never download any files from the dark web. These files often contain malware that can compromise your device or even steal your information. By following these safety measures, you can safeguard yourself from many of the risks associated with the dark web. However, remember that no precaution is foolproof, and the best way to stay safe is to avoid unnecessary risks. Remember, safety first, whether you're on the surface web or delving into the dark web. So, we've journeyed through the unseen depths of the internet, exploring the good, the bad, and the ugly of the dark web. Our voyage started with an introduction to this hidden part of the internet. We learned that the dark web is a part of the internet that is intentionally hidden and inaccessible through standard web browsers. It's a place where anonymity is valued and where users can communicate without fear of surveillance. We then moved on to the brighter aspects of the dark web. We discussed how it can be a haven for free speech, especially in countries where censorship is rampant. We also touched on how it can be a platform for whistleblowers to share information safely and how it can provide a secure environment for sensitive communications. But, as with all things, there's a flip side. We delved into the darker aspects of the dark web, which can be a breeding ground for illegal activities. We talked about how it can serve as a marketplace for illicit goods and services, from drugs to firearms, stolen data to counterfeit money. We also discussed its role in cybercrime, with hackers using it to trade stolen information and launch attacks. In light of these risks, we emphasized the importance of safety measures when navigating the dark web. We talked about the need for using the right tools, like the Tor browser, and the importance of keeping your personal information secure. We also stressed on the need to avoid illegal activities and to use the dark web responsibly. In this vast expanse of the internet's underbelly, it's crucial to remember that while the dark web offers a degree of anonymity, it doesn't offer absolute protection. It's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in how it's used. The dark web can be a force for good, providing a platform for free speech and secure communication. But it can also be a place of danger, where illegal activities thrive. So as we conclude this journey, let's keep in mind that the dark web is not inherently good or bad. Like much of the internet, it's a reflection of the people who use it. It's a tool, and its impact depends on the hands that wield it. Let's also remember the importance of internet safety. When navigating the dark web, it's crucial to protect your personal information and to use the right tools. It's also vital to stay within the bounds of the law and to use the dark web responsibly. The dark web, like the deep ocean, remains largely unexplored and misunderstood. But now, you've got a glimpse of what lies beneath.